So I think this is the message for everybody. So all players must be ready to play. And I think this group is not only 10 players or 5 players or 3 players, it's 26.
Coach Pau, would you like to share your thoughts after winning the cup earlier?
Yeah, my thoughts at the moment is that we are very happy. We think we deserve the win. It was a very difficult game, but I think the team worked very hard. All players, starting players, and then players from the bench, and I think it's a good day for celebration.
And Noah, how do you feel being named man of the match?
Of course, it's always nice to be named man of the match, but I think it was a good team effort, and I think everyone played very well to get the win.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Noah. First question from the floor.
Coach, good evening. Adam from school. Coach, 2 match, 2 wins. It's a 100% rate. How are you taking your position now as a head coach? Leading the Harimau Malaya team, the Pestabola Merdeka tournament, the winning after 11 years.
Yeah, I think I just take it same than before. I think at the end we just want to win, and we won, so we enjoy. But I don't think any further. I think at the end we have a good group of players. I think they've been playing together for a long time, and I think they've been very close to achieve this kind of trophies, because last year in Kings Cup we lost in penalties, and last year here I think we dominated the game against Tajikistan, but we lost. So I think this is only one more step, but I think we need to keep going.
As a coach, personally, how do you feel? A relief, because there's a lot of eyes on you with all the things that happened before this. So how do you feel right now, Coach?
I feel good. I think we have a very good staff, and also a very good group of players. And I think we have a very good relationship all together. And I think to me this is most important, that the team and the staff they are together, and we want to spend time together and enjoy these moments. So to me, to have this support from my colleagues and from the players is most important.
In terms of tactical, are you happy you're able to implement things that you want to do with the teams?
I think first half to me was very good, very positive. I think we were facing a very strong opponent, defensively very difficult to break down, but still I think we control the game, we get the chances, and also luckily we could score. And I think, of course, second half maybe we struggle a bit more to keep the same play, but I think with this kind of teams that also they are very strong, very physical, I think was meant to be difficult to keep the same. But I think we had the chances also as well on transition, and I think if we could score 1 or 2 goals there, maybe the feeling would be different. But I think overall, I think quite happy.
Coach, from Tamat, 6 changes you made from the last game against Philippines. There's a huge progress from the first game and the second game. What do you think when you decide to do the changes?
I think that all players could start. So I think this is the message for everybody. So all players must be ready to play. And I think this group is not only 10 players or 5 players or 3 players. It's 26 in this game, and more than maybe they should be here and we didn't select. So I think very happy that everyone can feel part of it, and sorry for those that they couldn't play.
Coach, another 4 games, if not mistaken, before the AFF started. What is your plan?
My plan now is to enjoy tonight and celebrate, and do the report for FAM that we have to do report every camp, and after we will think about the next one. Yeah, I think it's very good news to have the possibility to play against them. I think being out of the World Cup qualifiers, I think to have this kind of high quality friendly games is very important for the players, also for the coaches. to be able to see how far we can go. And also I think for players, I think it's a challenge, because if we can face this kind of opposition, it means we need to work very hard. So we cannot take any of the games as an easy game.
As for me, since we are winning this match, maybe you hope to face Lebanon again for qualifier Asian Cup, because they are important one.
I think it's okay. One game. One game is okay, so we'll see. I think still we have time to see the draw. I think we still are in pot 2 at the moment, but I think we must also take this as a challenge to try to get in the pot 1, because I think for us will be, I cannot say easy, but if we can avoid being in pot 2, I think can be a good opportunity for us.
Coach, there's a few chances from our player to add more goals tonight, but it could not happen. On that, maybe you can see.
I always say that to me the most important is to create those chances. So I wouldn't be worried if the team is not creating chances. I think at the end, when players are in front of goal, sometimes it's difficult. Sometimes pressure. Sometimes the opponent also put pressure on them, and I think we just need to keep trying. Okay, so I'm happy to get these chances, and of course we need to improve and to make sure that we get them in, because today we only need 1 goal, but maybe another day we will need more. So I think it's important that we arrive there, but once we are there, we must be a bit more strong.
In your data, how many goals, how many chances?
Sorry?
In your data?
I don't know. I had no time to check the data.
Coach, recently there's a talk about few heritage players being under FM's radar. I believe you have the information. How do you see these chances to strengthen the national team, and how do you see these things will work with the long list that you guys have at the moment for the national team?
Well, I think those names, I think we need to see first, and I think it's difficult to comment on the players that they are not here. So that's why I think if something is happening, then once it's confirmed, then we can speak about them. I think for now, I think we have a lot of players. This collab to me was difficult because almost all players were fit in the clubs, so we need to decide very well. So I'm very happy with the quality and depth that we have, and if there is more players coming, then they need to fight for a spot.
Coach, can you just update us on Dominic Plant's situation, like his injury? Do you have an update?
No, not really. I think it's some back problem, but I don't have more details. So I think now we will assess and we see from doctors which is the outcome.
We'll accept one last question.
Do you think that we need naturalized player for this time?
That we need naturalized players.
More naturalized players?
I think I don't know. I think how the world is working at this moment, I think will be more and more mixed in every country. So I think this I think will become a reality for every country. So I think for a coach side, I think if those players are eligible to play for the country, then we need to assess and see if they are good enough to be part of the team. But I think this is something that it happens in every country, and I think this will be the same in Malaysia for sure.